The day we lost our cat. I remember the day our cat did not come home. His name is Miko. Miko is a small cat. He is a black cat. He has big green eyes. He has a long black tail. He is a very quiet cat. He likes to sleep a lot. He sleeps on the sofa. He sleeps on my bed. He sleeps in the sun. The sun comes in the window. Miko finds the sunny spot. He sleeps in the warm sun. He is a very good cat. That morning was a normal morning. The sun was up. I woke up. I went to the kitchen. My mom was in the kitchen. She was making breakfast. My dad was at the table. He was reading a book. I looked for Miko. I always see Miko in the morning. He waits for his food. He sits near his food bowl. His food bowl is blue. His water bowl is also blue. They are on the floor in the kitchen. But that morning, Miko was not there. His blue food bowl was empty. His blue water bowl was empty. This was not normal. I asked my mom, "Where is Miko?" My mom said, "I don't know. I did not see him this morning." My dad looked up from his book. He said, "Maybe he is still sleeping." I said, "Okay, maybe he is sleeping." I put food in his blue bowl. I put fresh water in his other blue bowl. The food smelled good. Miko always comes when he smells the food. But Miko did not come. We waited. We ate our breakfast. I ate toast. My mom ate an egg. My dad drank coffee. It was very quiet. Usually, Miko walks around our legs. He purrs. A purr is a happy cat sound, but there was no purr sound. There was no Miko. After breakfast, I went to look for him. I looked in the living room. The living room has a big sofa. The sofa is red. Miko likes to sleep behind the red sofa. It is warm and dark there. I looked behind the red sofa. Miko was not there. I saw a small toy mouse. It was Miko's toy, but Miko was not there. I looked under the sofa. It was very dark under the sofa. I saw only dust. No Miko. I looked on the chairs. We have 2 chairs. The chairs are brown. Miko was not on the brown chairs. I looked at the window. Miko likes to sit at the window. He likes to watch the birds outside. The birds are small. They sit in the tree. But Miko was not at the window. The living room was empty. There was no Miko in the living room. Then I went to my room. My room is upstairs. I walked up the stairs. The stairs are wood. They make a small sound when I walk. I open the door to my room. My room has a bed. My bed is blue. Miko loves to sleep on my bed. He likes my soft blanket. I looked on my bed. The blanket was there, but Miko was not on the blanket. I looked under my bed. It is a good place for a cat to hide. I saw my shoes. I saw a box. I did not see Miko. I opened my closet. My clothes are in the closet. Sometimes Miko sleeps on my clothes. They are soft. I moved my clothes. I looked in the back of the closet. It was dark. Miko was not in the closet. I felt a little worried now. Where is my cat? He is always in the house. He is a house cat. He does not go outside, or so we thought. I went to my parents' room. Their room is big. It has a big bed. It has a big window. I looked on their big bed. No Miko. I looked under their big bed. No Miko. I looked in their closet. No Miko. Now my mom and dad were looking too. My mom looked in the bathroom. The bathroom is small. It has a bathtub. Sometimes Miko sits in the empty bathtub. It is funny. but he was not in the bathtub. My dad looked in his office. His office has a desk and a chair. It has many books. My dad looked behind the books. He looked under the desk. He did not find Miko. We looked in every room. We looked in the kitchen again. We looked in the living room again. We looked in all the bedrooms again. We called his name. We said, "Miko, Miko, where are you?" We said it loud. We said it soft. We listened. We heard nothing, no small meow. A meow is a cat sound. Miko has a very small, quiet meow, but we heard no meow at all. The house was big and quiet. It was too quiet. The house felt empty without our small black cat. My mom had an idea. She said, "Maybe the door was open. We have a back door. It goes to the garden. Sometimes the door is a little bit open." My dad went to the back door. He looked at the door. He said the door was a little open, just a very small space. Our hearts felt heavy. Oh no, maybe Miko went outside. Miko is not an outside cat. He does not know the outside world. The outside world is big. The outside world has cars. It has other animals. It was a scary thought. We all went to the back door. We opened it all the way. We stepped into the garden. Our garden is small. It has green grass. It has some flowers. The flowers are red and yellow. It has one big tree. I looked at the grass. I did not see a small black cat on the green grass. My mom looked at the flowers. She looked behind the red flowers. She looked behind the yellow flowers. She did not see Miko. My dad looked at the big tree. He looked up into the branches. Sometimes cats climb trees, but Miko was not in the tree. We looked under the bushes. We have small green bushes near the fence. It is a good hiding place. We looked very carefully under every bush. Miko was not there. We walked all around our small garden. We looked everywhere. We called his name again. "Miko, come here, Miko." We waited. We listened. We heard the birds in the tree. We heard a car on the street. We did not hear our cat. We were very worried now. My mom said, "Let's look on the street." We went out the front door. Our street is a quiet street. There are many houses. The houses are big and small. The houses are different colors. Our house is blue. The house next door is yellow. The house on the other side is white. We looked on the sidewalk. We looked on the road. We were very careful. We looked under the cars. There were many cars parked on the street. We looked under a blue car. We looked under a red car. We looked under a black car. Miko was not under any cars. This was good because cars are dangerous. But where was he? We decided to talk to our neighbors. Our neighbor on the left is Mrs. Gable. She is a kind old lady. She loves flowers. She was in her garden. My mom asked her, "Mrs. Gable, did you see our cat? He is a small black cat. His name is Miko." Mrs. Gable looked sad for us. She said, "Oh no, I did not see a small black cat. I was in my garden all morning. I saw birds. I saw a squirrel. I did not see a cat. I am so sorry. I hope you find him." We said thank you. We felt more sad. We went to our neighbor on the right. His name is Mr. Tom. He was washing his car. His car was very shiny. My dad asked him, "Mr. Tom, did you see our cat? He is black. He is small." Mr. Tom stopped washing his car. He said, "A black cat. No, I did not see one, but I will look for him. If I see him, I will call you." We said thank you. It was kind of him. but we still did not know where Miko was. We decided to walk down the street. We walked very slowly. We looked everywhere. We looked in every garden we passed. We looked under every bush. We looked behind every fence. We saw a gray cat. It was a big cat. It was not Miko. We saw a white cat with orange spots. It was sitting on a wall. It was not Miko. We saw many things. We saw people walking their dogs. We saw children playing. We saw flowers and trees and houses, but we did not see our small, black cat. We walked to the end of our street. There is a small park there. The park has a slide and swings. It has big trees. We went into the park. We thought maybe he is scared. Maybe he is hiding in the park. We looked under the slide. We looked behind the swings. We looked behind the big trees. We called his name. Miko, Miko. Our voices were small in the big park. A few people looked at us. We felt sad and a little lost. Miko was not in the park. The sun was getting lower in the sky. It was now afternoon. We were tired. Our legs were tired from walking. Our hearts were tired from worrying. We walked back home. We walked slowly. We kept looking. We looked on the left side of the street. We looked on the right side of the street. We hoped to see him. We hoped he was walking home too, but he was not. We got back to our house. Our blue house looked empty. We went inside. The house was so quiet. The quiet was a sad sound. I went to the kitchen. Miko's food bowl was still full. His water bowl was still full. He did not come home to eat. I sat on the floor in the kitchen. I looked at his empty spot. I missed him so much. My mom made a poster. She took a picture of Miko. It was a good picture. He looked happy in the picture. He was sitting in the sun. She wrote on the poster. She wrote lost cat. She wrote his name, Miko. She wrote small black cat with green eyes. She wrote our phone number. My dad made copies of the poster. We had many posters. We went outside again. We put the posters on trees. We put them on lamp posts. We put one in the community mailbox area. We hoped someone would see the poster. We hoped someone would see Miko. We hoped someone would call our number. We went to every house on our street. We put a poster in their mailbox. We talked to more people. Everyone was very kind. They all said they would look for our cat. They all said they hoped we would find him. But nobody had seen him. The sun was going down now. The sky was orange and pink. It was beautiful, but we did not feel happy. We felt very, very sad. The day was ending, and our cat was not home. We went back inside. We sat in the living room. We did not talk much. We just sat. We looked at the door. We looked at the window. We hoped to see a small black cat walk by. We hoped to hear a small meow at the door, but we saw nothing, and we heard nothing. My mom made dinner. We were not very hungry. We ate a little bit. We were all thinking about Miko. Is he okay? Is he scared? Is he hungry? Is he cold? The night was coming. It would be dark outside. It would be cold outside. Miko was a warm inside cat. He was not used to the cold. He was not used to the dark. I could not stop thinking about him. He was alone somewhere. After dinner, I went to my room. I sat on my bed. I looked at the spot where he always slept. It was an empty spot on my blue blanket. The room felt so big and empty without him. I tried to read a book, but I could not read the words. My mind was full of Miko. I just wanted him to be home. I wanted to hold him. I wanted to hear his soft purr. I went to bed. My parents came to say good night. My mom gave me a hug. She said, "Try to sleep. Maybe he will come home in the morning." My dad said, "We will look for him again tomorrow." I knew they were sad too. I closed my eyes, but it was very hard to sleep. Every small sound made me open my eyes. Was that him? Was that a meow? But it was just the wind, or it was a car. It was never Miko. I think I slept for a little bit. I had a dream about Miko. In my dream, he was home. He was sleeping on my bed. He was purring. It was a happy dream. Then I woke up. It was very dark. The house was completely silent. I felt so sad again. The dream was not real. Miko was still lost. I closed my eyes again. I tried to go back to sleep. And then I heard something. It was a real sound. It was not the wind. It was not a car. It was a very, very small sound. It was so small, I thought maybe I was dreaming again. I stayed very still. I did not move, I just listened. I listened with all my heart, and then I heard it again. Meow. It was a tiny sound. It was a tired sound, but I knew that sound. It was Miko's meow. It came from outside. It was near the front door. I jumped out of bed. My heart was beating so fast. Was it really him? I ran out of my room. I ran down the stairs. I did not turn on any lights. I went to the front door. I put my ear on the door. I listened. Meow. It was a little louder this time. It was him. It was really him. I was so happy I almost cried. I unlocked the door. My hands were shaking. I turned the handle. I opened the door very slowly, just a little bit. And I looked down, and there he was. It was Miko, my small black cat. He was sitting on the doorstep. He looked very tired. He was a little bit dirty. He had a leaf on his fur, but it was him. His green eyes looked up at me. He looked a little scared. He gave another tiny, tired meow. I opened the door all the way. I knelt down on the floor. I said his name very softly, Miko. He walked inside. He walked very slowly. He walked right to me. I picked him up in my arms. He was a little cold. I held him very close. He felt so small. He started to purr. It was a loud purr, a very, very happy purr. I started to cry a little bit, but they were happy tears. I was so happy to hold him again. My mom and dad heard me. They turned on the lights. They came down the stairs. They saw me on the floor holding Miko. My mom said, "Oh, Miko, you are home." My dad smiled a very big smile. We were all so happy. We were a family again. We took Miko to the kitchen. I put him down on the floor. He went right to his blue bowls. He was very hungry. He ate all of his food very fast. Then he drank a lot of water, a lot of water. He must have been very thirsty. We checked him all over. He was okay, no cuts, no problems. He was just dirty and tired and hungry. He was safe. We were so lucky. We were so thankful. After he finished eating, he walked to the living room. He did not go behind the sofa. He jumped up on the sofa. He walked over to me. He curled up in a little ball on my lap. He closed his eyes, and he started to purr again. A soft, sleepy purr. I sat there with him for a long time. My mom and dad sat with us. We were all together. The house was not quiet anymore. It was filled with the happy sound of a purring cat. We did not know where he went. We did not know what adventures he had. Maybe he was scared. Maybe he was exploring, we will never know. But it did not matter. He was home now. He was safe. I stayed up very late just petting him. I was so happy he was back. I never wanted to lose him again. We made sure all the doors were always closed after that day. We were very, very careful. That was the day we lost our cat, and it was also the day we found him again.